Oh, here we go. Well, welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year. And let's just take a moment to put one hand on our heart and one hand on our belly. Just stop. Notice how you feel. Maybe haven't done that for just over a week, all the time you're on holiday. Notice how you feel. And I will start. We'll just take a moment to look at our pictures. And while we're still sitting there, maybe noticing how you're feeling, just notice which one of those, or maybe it's none of those. Nothing's right, nothing's wrong. That's how you feel, and that's just fine. And here we are. It is January. Hello, January. Journey of 1,000 miles always starts somewhere. Nothing will be achieved unless you take action. Momentum plus repeated efforts will take you further than expected. So it's the start of a new year, start of something new. Hello, January. And often in January, people make New Year's resolutions. And that's like goals, right? And we were talking about that. We were talking about when we set our intentions. It's like a goal for the day. These are affirmations, and that's kind of something positive we say. So here's a list of things that could be like our New Year's resolution for the new year. We've got a whole list of them. I am kind, I am a great friend, I am a good listener, I am safe, I love trying new things, I am helpful, I am thankful, I am brave, I try my hardest, I am important, I have many gifts and talents, I am creative, I have great ideas, I am mindful, I think positively. Ooh, that's a good one. I am honest, I am calm. That's another good one. I am thoughtful, I do my best. I have a good attitude. I am peaceful. I am respected. I believe in myself. I am loved. A lot of good affirmations, good positive things to think about for this new year. And here's some yoga poses, and I will send this to you. It says affirmations and 5 yoga poses for the new year. And again, positive things, kind of like our New Year's resolutions again. So I am kind to all. We can just sit there. I care about others. Yes, you can do those sweeping arms going from side to side. And I am a good listener, so we can do our cat. And then I am generous. You can do your cow. And then into a child's pose for I am mindful. So those are other good things. Positive affirmations, goals, New Year's resolutions, whatever you want to call them. But I know it's still winter, right? And there's still snow, right? You got ice. I know you got ice. So kindness is like snow or ice. It beautifies everything it covers. So we're still going to be kind, right? So I changed the word here. So instead of today I will be, like our intentions, this year, I will be calm. This year I will be confident. This year I will be caring. This year I will let things go. And you know what? That's probably the best one for the start of a new year because it's a new year. We're going to do new things maybe, and we're going to let anything that was bothering you, anything negative from last year, just let it go. So today we're going to talk about letting go. And before we do that, I sent you a challenge, January challenge, and it's meditation. And it kind of fits in with letting go and the meditation. So it's about, you've done this before, taking time to meditate, which is just simply sitting and thinking about something positive. And we're going to talk about maybe your meditation could be thinking about letting things go, because it's so good to let things go. So just for a moment, we're going to think about life. And sometimes things happen that you don't expect. Maybe they're a little difficult for you to do. And maybe we have to learn something new or learn ways to respond in a kind of productive way and just staying calm if it's something new. And so we're going to be calm. Maybe it's hard for you to be calm. So we got to find things that help us to feel calm. Now, if you've done something before that's been a challenge, you can start building resilience, which is, and courage, which is things that help you cope with something that's a challenge or something new because you've done it before. It might not be the same thing, but you've worked through something that's difficult. So we're going to go on a thinking journey. And first, let's think about things that we like and we love. Think of something you do that makes you happy. Think of who you are with when you do these things. It could be dancing or art, doing rhythmic gymnastics, or playing an instrument, or watching TV, or playing games with your family, or going on a family trip. Or maybe it's just something you do on your own, like reading a book, listening to music. Just think about what makes you feel good. Now, think about something that wasn't so great. Could have been an argument with a friend or a parent, something bad that happened somewhere, or a time when you didn't get what you wanted. Uh-oh. How did you feel? Did you yell, shout, sulk? Did you run away? Or did you just sit quietly and not say anything? Did somebody help you in this situation? What did you do to calm your big feelings? Now think again about the things that make you feel good and help you calm down. And just bring those things into the difficult situation. So maybe you can think about those happy times when you're having a bad time. And maybe if you take a deep breath, that will help you remember the happy times. Pull all those good, calm feelings from your favorite things, and it will just bring you back to remember them. Then when you breathe out, push all away all the bad feelings. Just let go of all the bad feelings. So maybe we can just breathe in and then just let go. So breathe in and then just let go. And so if you keep doing that, keep noticing when you have to deal with something that's not so good. Every time you do it, hopefully you will feel more able to cope with something that isn't so pleasant. And meditation helps with that. And if you do the January challenge, you've got all the little people sit in the easy position. You color them in or put a circle around them or a check mark. Now, I sent you this breathing, the extended breath, so we could practice that. So we're just going to breathe in for 3 and then out for 6. So breathe in, 1, 2, 3, and out for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, I always get you to do nice breathing in and then a slow breath out. So even without counting, when we do this, we're taking longer to breathe out. And that really helps to calm people down. So if you're dealing with something difficult, that's something you could do. But we're going to think about letting go, especially letting go of negative things, right? So let's just practice a little meditation here. And I did send you this, the meditation that we're going to practice now. So just find a comfortable seat. Sit with your spine nice and tall. And just start to be aware of your breath. And start to take longer, deeper breaths. And if you think it helps, start to count to 4 as you inhale. So breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then as you breathe out, think, let. And then as you breathe in, think, go. So you're going, let go. So breathe in, let, and go. So just keep thinking, let go. So keep saying, start saying those words to yourself. Let go. And it's still winter time, so we've got the snow. So you can just sit there, breathing in, thinking let, breathing out, thinking go. Let go. think that you're letting go of all the negative from last year. This is a new year. Start afresh. Start with a positive attitude, positive affirmations. Saying to yourself, let go is one great way to start the new year. So, let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. You just keep saying that to yourself as you're breathing in and out. This could be your meditation for this week. Just let go. Just let go. As the snow's falling down in the winter time, just let go. There. Say goodbye to the snow. And just think about let go. Every week we see those words. Well, today we're focusing on that. Let go. And of course, we're always trying to remind ourselves of all these positive things, affirmations or intentions, the goals of how we want our day, how we want to treat other people and ourselves. All these things help us to feel good. And of course, we always end up with gratitude. So, probably have a lot to be grateful for after our Christmas and time with family. So, Claire, this is for you. Imagine you have lots of things to be grateful for after Christmas. There we are. Megan. Jennifer's time, her travels with her family and being with her brother. And Sarah. And Kathy told me she had a new doll. I'm sure she's grateful for having a new doll. And of course, this week I'm going to take one because I was sharing a photo of my new granddaughter. So I'm grateful I have a granddaughter now. So look at that. It was empty. Now it's full. And it could be fuller, fuller and fuller. Fill the basket with gratitude. So don't ruin a good day by thinking about a bad yesterday. Let it go. So that's what we were talking about. And we'll get our story. Here we are. And I Am Courage, one of our new books. And it says, I move ahead one breath at a time. I act with bravery. I am courage. And it's a book of resilience. And that's what we were talking about earlier. Is that if you remember the good things, you can hold on to that. And every time you go through something bad, you become stronger. So we've just had a year. We've finished 1 year. We're into a new year. And we are more resilient. We went through a year of challenges. So let's read this book. When there are challenges in front of me, when I feel unstable, like I might fall, and I think about turning back or giving up. When my mind tells me I can't, I look inside myself and find the strength that lives deep down. And I tell my mind, yes, I can. Yes, I can. There you go. I have faith in what's impossible. I accept the challenge and keep on going. I move ahead one breath at a time. I act with bravery. I am courage. I can trust what my gut is telling me. I believe in myself. I can feel scared, but still carry on. I persevere. I can tumble and still get up again. I am resilient. I can lean on those around me. I am not afraid to ask for support. I can encourage another when there is a doubt. I am uplifting. I can know there is no shame in sharing. I tell my story. I can step in when others are struggling. I know how to help. I can be the one to clear the way for someone else. I am an example. When I feel uncertain and start to lose my balance, I find my center and gather my strength. I know what I am. I am courage. And I can keep going. We can all keep going. We are strong, we are capable, we are important. We are courage. And we are triumphant. There. So that's kind of like a good story for a new year, because maybe the last year we had all those different feelings, and now we have a new year And we are resilient. We have courage, right? From all the things you learned from the year gone by. And although we were talking about letting things go, but we're going to let go of the things that were negative, right? The things we just don't want to carry with us, like the baggage, like just let go of it, right? Like when you clear out your cupboard and you get rid of old things, old clothes, I don't want that anymore. It's a good time to think about that when we have a new year. But right now, we are going to do some moving. So I know some of you are already on the mat, but I have to get there. Here we are. Hope some of you were moving over the holidays, doing some yoga. So let's just sit again, nice and comfortable. This is called easy pose. Not that easy though. We're sitting cross-legged. Nice tall spine. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Notice how you're breathing. Notice how you're feeling. Maybe close your eyes. Think about the new year ahead. Are you going to do something new this year? Are you going to continue doing things you've done for a few years now? Are you looking forward to the year ahead? Okay. Hands on your knees. We're going to just start moving nice and slowly. So curling forward, chin down, into our cat. And putting the hands back and looking up at the cow. Just nice and gentle. Into the cat. And back into the cow. Curling into the cat. Putting the hands back. Up to the cow. Looking up. Nice and gently. And just sit still for a moment. When reaching up. Reach, 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 reach. And then over to one side. And then over to the other side. And over to the other. It's nice and gently. And reaching, reaching, reaching. And as you breathe out, nice and slowly, let the hands come down. Nice and slow, breathing out. Very slow. Oh my gosh, you're still breathing out, still breathing out. And hands on those knees and back into the cat and cow. And just sit up nice and tall. Hands on knees. Then reach up tall again. Reach, reach, reach. Let that spine grow, grow, grow. And one hand goes on to the knee, one hand behind. You do your nice little twist, looking over your shoulder. And as you look over your shoulder and breathe, that spine gets taller. Sweep up again, over to the other side. Sweep up and have those rainbow hands. Moving over to the other side. Nice tall spine. Up. One hand on your knee, one hand behind. Feel with the shoulder. And this time we're going to reach up, reach up, reach up, and then a nice long breath out as the arms come down, nice and slowly. Hands back onto the knees. Let's just go back to our cat and cow. Sliding the hands to the knees, sliding the hands back to the hips, back to the knees, back to the hips, back to the knees, sitting up nice and tall. Nice tall spine. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Notice how you're feeling. Now we're going to make our way to our tabletop position. So get yourself nice and firm. The knees are under the hips. The hands are under the shoulders. We'll do nice big circles with our hips. Nice big circles. The hips drop down to the heels, so over to the side. And then down again. Nice big circles, and then go the other way. Circling round and round. Big circles round and round. And if you want, you can go back the other way. No. And then back the other way. Okay. Drop the hips down. Let the hands move forward. Stretch the arms nice and straight. You're in extended child's pose. The knees are together. The hips are down at your ankles. And your arms are straight. Just feel the stretch. And now just lean forward. Lean forward. Your shoulders are over your hands. And just push yourself back. A nice little rock back. Hips go down. Arms are straight. And rock forward. So your shoulders are over your hands. And just push yourself back. A little rock back. Hips go down. Arms are straight. Then rock forward. So your shoulders are over your hands. And just push yourself back. Hips go down. Arms are straight. And then back up. So your shoulders are over your hands. And then just rock yourself back. Let the hips go down. And this time, open up the knees. Open the knees. Let the hips go right down. And this time, let your head come right down onto the mat. We're in child's pose. Just have a nice rest here. Calm yourself down. Just feel your body soften. Just be nice and still. Let your body soften. Feel yourself relax. Just stay here and let the muscles in the back, the waist stretch. Muscles in the hips stretch. And just push up nice and gently. Bring the knees together. Now we're going to reach right to the end of the mat. To the end of the mat. Let the elbows come down, the head come down. And the hips are up in the air. So your thighs are straight, your hips are up in the air. Your head is down, your arms are out in front of you. And then we're in puppy pose, or melting heart pose. Keep breathing. Stay here for a few more breaths. And just push yourself back into extended child's pose. So just keep the knees together, let the hips go down, the arms come out straight so you get a nice stretch. Bring yourself up, get yourself ready. Hands are on the mat. We'll curl those toes under, get ready to come up to downward facing dog. Stretch those arms, straight legs, stretching the backs of the legs. Downward facing dog. You could do this last month. You could do the sun salutation, or you could just do a downward facing dog. Get those legs stretched. Now walk the legs forward, feet forward, feet, your hands. Now you're in a forward fold. Your hands are touching the mat. And then you're going to sweep those hands up. Reach up high, and then bring your hands to heart center. Great job. All right. Put one foot in front. And those toes are going to face the short end of the mat. And the back leg is going to reach back. Going to go into a square leg, a square knee. Make sure you see those big toes. And your body's facing the long end of the mat. The arms are going to go up. Then just turn your head. Look at those fingers at the front. Go back into our warrior two. So we're ready for the new year ahead. We're going to be a warrior. And we are going to be triumphant and resilient going through the new year. Strong warrior two. Rest our arm. Reach over. Reach. Arm over your ear. And swing back. Then back hand goes down, front hand comes up. Reach up, look up, pretend there's a mirror in your hand. You're looking up. Reach up, pull back, then back to warrior two. And then hands go down. Your toes face the same way, and your legs are nice and wide apart. Bend up the hips. Touch the mat. Take a moment here to feel the stretch in the backs of your legs. We'll be here for a while. Now walk your hands past one foot. And as you go past that foot, bend the knee and stretch the leg that's left behind. And walk the hands back to the middle and then back past the other foot. Bend that knee and stretch that leg that you've left behind. And then walk your hands back to the middle, back past the foot. Bend the knee, stretch the leg. Walk your hands back to the middle, then past the other foot. Far as you want to go, bend the knee, stretch the leg. Back to the middle. Stay in the middle. Stay here for a moment, then hold the elbows. Let your elbows dangle. Your head is dangling like a rag doll. Hands onto your ankles. And slide your hands up your legs. Slowly coming up Coming up nice and slowly, then stretching those hands out, and you're a star. Woo! And then let those arms come down nice and slowly as you breathe out. Your legs are nice and wide apart, so turn your toes to face the other way. So the front toes are facing the short end of the mat. Bend into a square knee. Make sure you can see your front toes. The back foot, the toes are facing the long end of the mat. Your body's facing the long end of the mat. Arms go up. Turn and face your front fingers. Hold it there. Legs are nice and strong. Arms are strong. Strong warrior. Ready for the new year. Rest that front arm on your knee or on your leg and bring the back arm up over your ear. So your arm is next to your ear. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Swing back into warrior two. Back hand goes down, front hand comes up. Way up high. Look at yourself in that mirror that you're holding. Nice and tall, nice and high. Back to warrior two. The arms go down, toes face the same way. Bend at the hips. Touch the mat. And then start our walking. Pass the hand, bend the knee. Walk past your foot. Bend the knee. Straighten the leg that you've left behind. Hand goes to the other foot. Bend the knee. Stretch the leg. Walk those hands back past the other foot. Bend the knee. Stretch the leg. Walk back to the other foot. Pass the other foot if you can. Bend the knee. Stretch the leg. Come back to the center. Hold it there. You can rest your fingers on the mat for a moment. Then you can hold your elbows, dangle your elbows, dangle your head. Hands on ankles. Slowly slide those hands up your legs. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Slowly bringing your head up. Reach up to the sky. And then bring those arms down nice and slowly as you breathe out. Now, I'm going to keep those legs apart for a moment. Point the toes to the corners of your mat. Bend the knees. Bring the arms up into goddess pose. So it's like sitting on a chair. Bring the shoulders back. See, that's sitting on that pretend chair nice and tall and straight. Good job. Now push up. Bring the arms down. Walk those feet together. And you can shake your legs a little. Let's come into mountain pose. So, wiggle those toes. Find a nice, firm root for your tree or your mountain. Now you're.
Bye, Lorna.
What's that?
I'm going.
You're going? Okay. Bye, Kathy.
Bye.
Oh. Ankles are below the knees are below the hips are below the shoulders. Just let those shoulders relax, palms go out, face the front. Notice the jaw. Wiggle your tongue. Make sure there's space there. Maybe yawn. Oh. Feel strong firm like a mountain. Now just put your hands on your hips. Little, very slight little look up to the ceiling. Little look up, so it's a little back bend. And just come back into mountain pose again. I'm just going to turn so you can see me, what I'm doing, but we're still in mountain pose. We're still nice and strong, strong legs. We're going to do our chair flow. Sweep those hands up, sweep them down, bend at the knees, bend at the hips, head goes down, wave to the sky, push the feet into the mat, bend the knees, sweep the hands up, and stop in chair pose. So the arms are over the ears. That's it, hold it there, and then push your legs straight, looking up to the sky. And then let those arms sweep down again as you bend at the knees, bend at the hips, head goes down, wave to the sky. Swing the arms up. As you push into the mat, bend the knees. Stop with the arms over the ears. You're in chair pose. And then push up, look up. Then those arms are going to go down again, bending at the knees, bending at the hips. Head goes down, wave to the sky. Push into the mat, bend the knees, strong legs, sweep the arms up. Stop with the arms at the ears. You're in chair pose. Then push up high, look up. And then you can just bring your hands to heart center. Just relax for a moment. That was big muscle work then. Oh, good job, everybody. And now we're going to get back onto the mat. But we're going to do that. We're going to go into our downward facing dog. So hands onto the mat or onto your blocks. Step the feet back. You're in downward facing dog. Stretch the legs, stretch the arms. Then bend the knees down to the mat. Hands on the mat. Open up those knees. Head goes down. Keep going into your lovely, relaxing child's pose. So knees are apart. Head is on the mat. Hands are on the mat. Just relax your body into the mat. After all that hard work, have a little rest in child's pose. The hips are down. Just let your body melt. Slowly, slowly, slowly push yourself up. So just come up to lie on your back. Turn your body around. There you're lying on the mat. Knees are bent, feet on the mat. Hands on the mat. Push your hips up. Pushing your feet and your hands into the mat. Lifting the hips up off the ground for your bridge pose. You know you've got room under your hips. You can put your hands there. Open those hips up nice and high. Breathing in and out. And just let the hips go down nice and slowly. Breathe out. Take another breath. And breathe in. Lift those hips up. are up off the ground, pushing into the mat with your feet, hands. And let those hips go down. Bring the knees up, hold the knees. Roll from side to side. Put the knees down. Keep the knees together and then let them fall to one side together. Arms go out in a T and look away from your knees. And take a nice, slow, deep breath. Deep breath, nice and slowly. And bring the knees up together. And let them fall to the other side together. Look away from your knees. Your arms are out in a T. Slow, deep breaths. Bring those knees up. Knees are pointing up to the sky. Bring one knee up, give it a hug. Place that ankle on the bent knee. Let your hips melt into the mat. The knee that's floating, just let it fall away. And your arms are out, palms are up. Those nice slow deep breaths. Just let the body soften. Bring that knee up, give it a hug. Place the foot back on the ground. Bring the other knee up, give it a hug. Help the ankle onto the bent knee. That leg becomes soft. Let the knee fall away. Let the arms go out. Arms are up. Just feel your body soften and relax. Slow deep breath. Bring that knee up. Give it a hug. Bring the other knee up. So you have two knees. Hugging them. Just roll gently from side to side. And then slowly put the feet back on the mat. Now you can get into your comfortable Shavasana position. Have your blank cushion under your knees, maybe. Have a blanket over you. You're lying down. Just feel your body melt into the ground beneath you. If you're sitting in a chair, just get yourself comfortable. Feel your sit bones in the chair, and your body just becomes soft. Just feel the weight of your head lighten, muscles in your shoulders relax, tension in your arms just float away out of the ends of your fingertips. Notice your breath, your heart. Start to breathe nice and slowly. Notice the hips on the mat. Just let them relax, melt into the mat beneath you. Feel the tension in your legs. Just float away out the ends of your toes. Just let go of everything that's holding you back, making you sad, bringing you down. Now just imagine that you're floating on a big white fluffy cloud. You've let go of everything that's making you feel sad or lonely, uncomfortable. Just let it go. Now you're on the white cloud, floating into a new year, a new beginning. And you slowly start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, move your head from side to side, roll over to one side, slowly push yourself up to seated. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Just take a moment. Notice how you feel. Remember, we haven't done 2 little yoga moves. We're going to just lift the corners of our eyes, lift the corners of our lips. Oh, a smile on our face. We've got love in our heart. That's going to make us stronger as we go through the days ahead.
Peace is in us.
And of course, we're going to keep saying that. Peace is in me. Peace is in me. Peace is in me. Peace is in me. So now we're going to share a loving kindness. And I've got your love and light in my heart now. Makes me feel better. Thank you so much for sharing this yoga practice with me. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste. Bye.
I want to say thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.